supplies in research at Guyan Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the overload of the vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Well, that makes sense, I guess.
Okay. If we find anything valuable,
comment down below how you guys stay going, and
let's
I hope
meet
you
on
guys
the
have a
shore
good Christmas.
opposite
Christmas is literally right around the corner, and I hope you guys are going to love whatever you guys get for Christmas.
The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
I'm marking with this little team, actually, guys, so I know where that is.
I see everything.
Everyone? There we go.
Rain outlines your fate.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas indeed.
Our bond is strong.
Alright, so Kukui is actually really good when it comes to harnessing energy. Wait.
I'll settle this.
I did not mean to use one. I was supposed to check her to see if what I have for her is actually helping the Archon. Let's see. Holy crap, 8,380 HP. That's a lot. Elemental Mastery 224. I love it. I actually like it like that. Iron Sting has Elemental Mastery, which is perfect. And I think the build here actually works with it. Can I check something else? Can I? Oh, I can bring this here a little more. Make sure you share the live as well. Make sure you share it. You know what's going on background, guys. I'm just like watching someone's live, that's all I'm doing. But as you guys are here, hope you guys are going to enjoy Christmas this year. Because I sure as hell am. Oh, there we go. I wish I don't like what we're doing, but oh, good. There we go. Save these for someone else. Actually, can I possibly give this a... I don't want to get rid of this, because this could work in my favor somehow. I wish I could have Elemental Master out something else. Actually. Tama, what do you have? I need one more VV artifact for her, obviously. That's what I'm doing here. I just need to get your artifact someday. Don't know what. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, JW Gamer. I'm just a bit like, you know, like I think my like little like prop like breathing here. Well, actually, my breathing's okay, actually. But yeah, everything is fine. You know. Ugh, I hate when my breathing gets like this. Actually, you know what? You need that. And I hope you're enjoying your Christmas as well, by the way. I appreciate it. What can I do for you? Sunshine here. You know what? I'm gonna keep that on you. You seem to like it a lot, so I'm gonna keep that on you, I could put it on you, because you'll like me as well. But I don't have a book for you, so. Barbara, let's see, what do you got here? You're following us. Good eye, let's go. Oh god, level 71 people!
Fire it up!
No, my sword!
Commit it to memory. This may hurt a little. Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands.
Oh, look at this guy.
Check it out! Ow! Ow!
Our bond is strong. Rain cutter.
Oh yeah.
I got you covered.
Beautiful combinations there. Love it.
Why are there enemies here?
Gullion Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Stand with me. Out of my way.
Out of the way.
Sharing my knowledge. Hey. Commit it to memory.
I say I quite like this shit. What? Dead.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Our bond is strong.
Check this out.
This may hurt a little.
I'll settle this. Stand with me. All right, it's my turn.
Oh, I'm basically trying to carry this one.
Dissipate. No, my sword.
Make yourselves at home.
Oh. Let's do the one first. No, let's keep it. Level 70. That explains why that yourself. Okay, so what Nahida does is that she basically links enemies together with R2. And then she creates a dome that increases bloom, cork, and burn damage.
Our bond is strong.
I can see these enemies are taking over these. Now, as you see, the girl they just used as well, Kikui, she puts up a shield, like, well, not a shield, it's more like a healing electricity belt that goes around her. Heals herself plus teammates, but not like all in one go. It's like separated, as you say. Actually, actually she could be, because of the quirk ability that she can use with Shogun. And I drowned without realizing. Honestly, it all depends, actually, if she's gonna go to Shogun. What does the purple aura on the ninja girl? Oh, that is her R2 skill. Her R2 skill, which is what Kukui does, is she's allowed to, like, heal teammates when you swap into them, plus deal damage as well. Plus, it's great for, like, using out skills. Plus it deals damage, plus healing.
Don't get too close!
Committed to memory.
Okay, so what it does is that, like, she's basically, as you know, Kokomi, well, not Kokomi, Kukui is basically an electro support unit. That means that she provides heals. Let me go through it real quick for you. Alright, so this is Kukui. She is electro support unit that basically supports anyone really at this point, to be honest. Now, what her R2 does is that it creates a grassy ring. It creates a grass ring that will sacrifice. Okay, go ahead. You can read it. Go ahead. Alright, her next skill. This is her next skill. That's her ultimate, which is not bad, actually. If you read through her skills, that'll be fine now. I can be able to get back to where I was going. Anyway, let's go. So, okay. Huh, okay. Now, what I'm doing right now is a story quest for Jean Lee. And with this story quest, I won't, like, unlock anything. I'll just, like...
Gathering together here? But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydromimic monsters... I have a contract, and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead.
No.
Defeat them, and recover the relic.
Come off, you toad. I didn't realize you were down either.
Sharing my knowledge.
Right back.
Grow.
Okay. Oh god, there's more! Before I even continue... Yes, I got food. Okay. Sure.
Get with me.
Get off me, all of you!
Take care of.
This is not working out well. Nice. Oh my goodness grief. Nope, we're not running anything for this. We're not winning anything. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here.
Time to act.
I'm getting out of here real quick. I gotta go heal. Get me out of here. No. We'll go back there. I just need to heal. Then possibly change up the team. I'll possibly change up the team. We'll put Kukui in another team. And I might know which one will be best with her. Okay. I shouldn't have put them in there. Yeah, go figure I ran off. Now I'm healed, and now it's time for me to swap teams. Now, Kukui is actually best with any kind of team that provides energy, a lot of elemental mastery. I actually don't know what I'm gonna make them actually. But here is another team I work with. This is a healing team. So, if I want to literally make this team busted, I will have to get rid of at least one character. Could be Fischl, or Diona. But in all mistakes, we will take out Diona.
Wait for my signal.
And now these guys. Now, you thought having just one healer on a team was nice. Little do everyone know is that having two, make that a whole team of them, is busted as hell. Well, Fischl's not really a healer, but she's just there to provide the elemental power. She does that. Bennett, we got Bennett here providing
adventure team, assemble!
Yes, Bennett. And this is how he's built. Emblem of Seraph Faith with Wanderer's Troop. Now, Emblem of Seraph Faith has a 2-piece set. The 2-piece set increases energy recharge by 20%. 4-piece increases elemental burst damage by 25% of energy recharge. A maximum of 75% bonus damage can be obtained in this way. If I was reading too fast, then my apologies. Now, Wanderer's Troop. Wanderer's Troop has 2-piece and a 4-piece set. Now, the 2-piece set increases elemental mastery by 80%. 4-piece increases charge attacks damage by 35% if the opponent uses a catalyst or a bow. So in other words, I can either use a bow character or a catalyst user with these artifacts. For example, I've already done this build with one person, and that is with Ember. Well, Amber, as you would say. She is rocking a 4-piece set of Emblem of Wanderer's Troop. Now, she has actually got some decent damage on her, actually. She is rocking with the Crescent Bow. And honestly, I love this bow. Reason being, increases the hit when a charge attack hits a weak point, increases my movement speed by 10% and the attack by 36% for 10 seconds. And nothing is more better than having movement speed, as they say. But she is an attacking, well, support, but I built her as attack mostly. I know it's kind of stupid because everyone says she's useless, but honestly, she's not bad when you get used to her. I have faith in her, and I believe that she'll be able to make anything happen. Oh, okay. How do you get, the legendary sword? Oh, the legendary sword that you just missed. Okay, so you ask about a legendary sword. And I believe you're talking about this here. Now, this sword here, I did this by pulling in the well, not Wanderings. I'll show you the banner that I got it from, actually. I got it from here, the standard banner. The standard banner will allow you to get legendary weapons or characters out of the 3 that's here, even other characters from their own banners. Now, there's certain, like, chances, like every 10 pulls, you either get a 4-star or higher item, either a character or a weapon or whatever, and that goes for the weapons that are also shown here. For the Skywind, how many artifacts?
Onwards.
Ah, the artifacts. I do not pay attention to how much artifacts I get, but I quite have a lot. It's because I try to get the perfect artifacts to build my teams and my characters with them. And the bosses I also fight drops legendary items depending on your world level and your adventure rank too. Once you have the best artifact sets, that's when you can put them on your characters based on how they work. For example, well, we got a lot of epics as well, so you can't say nothing there. Mostly epics, only 2 blues. But I am working on building back up how my artifacts were. Well, not all the way. But honestly, I love this artifact here because look at the substats. Crit damage %, defense %, HP, and crit rate %. And its main stat is HP %, obviously. That's good for basically healers, like Jean, for example. Ah, and here is the new artifact set that you can actually get. I currently have 2 pieces of them. I haven't really gone for a 4-piece because I feel like I don't know what a 4-piece would do with me. But this is how I'm actually... And Razor? I'm working on Razor somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna do Razor. He mostly is a physical kind of person, but, like, I could change him into, like, maybe doing a bit of, like, electro damage here and there, but it all depends. Speaking of which, what is in here? Oh, nothing. Okay. I have free condensed resin. I could actually do that. I could do something with it. Could go on an artifact hunt if I wanted to. Weapon-wise, I'm not so, like, good with. Actually, can I send this? Okay. So far, the highest weapon I have is the Codex. The Codex is level 70, and Ningguang has it as her equipped weapon. For now. Until I get something better. Anyway, back to this theme. Now, with Jean, she provides the heals, plus the energy recharge that she'll get. Fischl provides the elemental orbs, and the energy that's needed. Bennett, he provides some damage plus heals.
Team, assemble!
Kukui's just there to apply electricity to do overload. Plus, with her having the Iron Sting, it helps with elemental mastery as well. Even though I need to ascend this thing more. But now we're going back to where we were just. On to the mission at hand. No need to keep looking at my stuff. Yes, I know I have a lot of legendary artifacts, but I hope you also are excited for the legendary season that it is Christmas, which is just around the corner. Well, I wouldn't say just around the corner, I would just say, like, but, like, you catch my drift. Alright, let's do this. That's going to get that real quick. There we go. Okay, they see me. That's beautiful.
Oz, reveal thyself. Dissipate. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Yes, this thing works beautifully. Now we're cooking the gas, boys. Now you see why I love this team.
Looking for a fight?
It's just a stone slab. But its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back. Oh, you two. Okay. Let's listen to what these guys have to say.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects.
Exactly, guys. Hope you all have a good Christmas anyway. And as the JW Gamer said, hope you guys have a good Christmas.
What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. This stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the God of Salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear. If I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
I'm very sure he would.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
Saltarai. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, this way. Yep, over here. Had a feeling. Okay. Where are we? This way. Oh, this is when you make some of those. I'm not sure. Like, it all depends. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I don't.
Barbados, guide us.
Careful with this here. When you shoot enemies in it, it will send them flying. Oh, I forgot about him. Oh boy. That's all. Don't touch me.
Barely a scratch.
Bugger off. Okay, here we are. Next area.
I heard that Saltarai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the God of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages, with the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area. There probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Sal Terai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of salt. I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
Oh, that's there we go. Oh, that's fine. Okay, just see past this guy without even noticing. Brilliant.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
Oh, there you go.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from...
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me.
Oh.
But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Terai.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Okay. Stone for the north. Okay.
I summon thee!
Right, yeah, right.
This is where I drop a lot of you folks.
Go in!
Sorry.
Let's light it up!
Bye bye. Let me check all the stuff first before I do anything.
Off we go!
Here. Let's see.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
I'm not good at puzzles, guys, so bear with me, please.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west.
Okay, so this is up towards... Okay, so once that's here... It was here. It was here. And you're... I don't know. Like...
Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world. I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin de Verirrt. I I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my...
The good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrt... I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrt... I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrt... May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world. I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication. May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world. I hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication.
Well, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to do something real quick. You know, just things.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrt...
Okay.
May the glory of the... What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Look! The seal really was broken!
Yeah, and we did it.
Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really.
Nothing, really.
Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth, lost to time.
Yes. We're looking at the God of Salt. Weirdest name for a god ever. Yeah, frog. I'm just gonna avoid him because I'm not really knowing to fight him. So you can bugger off that, right? No, dear. He's following me. Oh, thank God, the cutscene worked.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Gullion Forest.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
I won't take anything other.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the God of Salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Okay, there we go. Oh, we're gonna have to jump our way in here, guys. Even though I won't like it. Okay. Everything seems normal, I guess.
By royal decree.
Go for me. Special, nice damage.
As you wish, main Fräulein. No rest for the wicked.
me, please. So go away. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
Everybody stand back! Lightning terrified!
Her and Bennett are actually good together. Gyuko and Bennett are perfect together when it comes to like dealing damage. Oh, no worries. Jean-Louis will be my Geo, so I'll be fine. Alright, we're here. We're in the realm of the god of salt.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
Now, obviously, guys, when you do these story modes, you'll basically get to use the characters that are part of it. As you see, I am now be able to use Jean-Louis, the god himself, with his ace weapon too. Oh, this is gonna be good. Plus his artifact set, which is Noblisk. The Vortex Vanquisher. I've never really used this one. Golden Majestic increases shield damage. Increases shield strength by 20%. Scrolling hit on opponents. Increasing the attack by 4 for 8 seconds. Max 5 stacks. Can only be occurred once every 0.3 seconds. Will protect by shield. This attack increases. And this attack increases effect is increased by 100%. Obviously, Noblisk helps with elemental skills and burst and everything, and he's not bad as like a Constellation 3. But let's keep going.
Stabilize.
What's up?
Crumble. Quake.
So it looks like he'd be able to put 2 pillars down as his skill, I guess. Cool.
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan. according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
I can't believe people are frozen in salt. That's crazy.
Solidified. This is
Ultimate. Man, I love this guy. Bye. Oh, I see.
crumble. Quake.
If I was like using this.
Rise.
What is this?
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
This guy is starting to annoy me.
Oh boy, here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you.
Okay, now you're really on my nerves.
Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock.
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Oh, great.
Pay your dues. Gather.
Everything about this. But no, stop.
Odds revealed.
Yeah, you think you got this.
Get out of here! Teamwork is dreamwork! Out of my way!
Leaving so soon. Stabilize. I will have order.
Out of here.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
True. At least we are a guy.
Yeah! Good thing Paimon can smell a liar from a mile away.
I'll be quiet.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, Not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Chising, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago. When the...
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes.
What's poppin' with you, R.Z
He
Gamer?
has
What's
blood on
poppin'
his
with you?
hands and cruelty in his heart.
I'm fine. You're just having a hard time, like, dealing with this breathing that is annoying me.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Okay. Happy Christmas Eve to you as well. Happy Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve. Yeah, let's just see it. Okay. Christmas is tomorrow and I'm excited. Ooh. I almost dropped me for a second. Teamwork. This is on Lee. Okay. Now,
Stabilize.
that's right, guys. Make sure you go and subscribe to R.Z Gamer. She is a great YouTuber as well. She does her own videos, like Call of Duty, for example. If you guys are Call of Duty fans.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Read. You dare mess with the god of Geo. Welcome. I'm about to end these guys' whole career.
Order guide you.
Let's light it up! Stand with me! Everybody stand back!
These guys are
Lightning terrified! Our bond is strong!
I will have order.
Let's go. Destroy, destroy.
Stabilize.
Yeah. This man's gonna juggle out his mind.
Wind.
And boom. Blades.
This is... a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the God of Salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the God of Salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The God of Salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her, but as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the God of Salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Teyvat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then, this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the God of Salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the God of Salt.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
Hey! Come back!
It is a punishment after all. I did not want to tell her such cruel facts, but the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Can we just take this, please, in general?
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
Salt and betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Let's see what's in here.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
Oh.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't. This must be a lie. A false history, all of it. Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
No, yes, she can't handle the truth.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now. Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Gullion Stone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
And on the background, guys, my apologies for that. I have no idea why they're there. Alright, let's go meet John at Greenstone Forest. Well, Greenstone, as I say. You guys always watching the stream still? Alright, that's fine. I think it's at the top of the button. Might as well get top. I'll be right back, guys. Let me check this out.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. Onwards. We have work to do. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. This weather is perfect. We should move out. Onwards. We have work to do. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. Onwards. We have work to do. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. Onwards. We have work to do. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. The rain won't slow me down. Onwards. We have work to do. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. Onwards. We have work to do. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. Onwards. We have work to do. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here. I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard. It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Sorry about that, guys. I am back. I'm here back to live stream.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Oh, this has been an hour and something, I guess, for this live stream. How it's been happening. I'll give enough money, good. I'm going around these guys because I'm not doing them today. Come on, Gene, climb. Okay, come on, Gene, come on, let's go, climb. Climb. It's easy out here, somewhere. God dang it. Ka-ching. You help me here. Why didn't I think this before?
Let's go.
I have a girl that has electricity powers to fly in the air.
Hey!
There we go. Got that now.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Gullion Stone Forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming. I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison.
Very well.
Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Gullion Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Respect to the man, respect to the god himself. The boy's a god, leave him be. Man, the man knows his wisdom. But I think that's it now. We've done it. Perfect. I think we'll end the stream here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in a video, maybe. Peace out. Let the phoenix rise!